recorded my first bit here. Obviously, we're on our way to Oxford. I did do like a 3-minute recording, but unfortunately, the person who was supposed to be sat next to me, Mr. Chris Scratch Clark, decided to overuse the F&C words, well, quite excessively, to be honest with you. So I'm re-recording this, so I can at least do what I want to do without overly disturbing anybody, you know, with no too much bad language. I know that, you know, you do get a bit of bad language and some shenanigans on this vlog, but saw that coming, didn't you, James? Even that, it was still more excessive on the first one. So anyway, talking about the game now, Oxford's away. It's got to be a winnable game as far as we're concerned. You look at the form between the two teams, and you look at the performance in the last game. You throw James Loveridge into the equation now as well. There's no reason we shouldn't be going down to Oxford now with a barrel full of confidence, really. I think Pigott starting to score goals now, which is a good thing, especially for the sport partnership. We funded his loan. It's nice to see him scoring goals. James Loveridge is a quality striker, especially for this league. He could be playing championship level quite easily, that player, you know. So let's hope he'll come down and produce some good form for us. And then obviously Tancock had a great game. The others are playing great as well, you know. But we're really coming along really well at the moment, and we are starting to be tipped for playoffs. So let's hope that we can at least be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So, but for me personally, as long as we stay from relegation, that's the main thing really. Maintain our football league status until we can build things off the pitch. You know, build ourselves, you know, build our club stature, you know. But anyway, yeah, the day Oxford, they're not doing too well. They don't have Kitson or Constable anymore, so they don't really have much of an attacking threat. And that there is Joey Essex. There he is.
This is the big toe, and this is the blow. Hi, I'm Taffs, yeah? I'm Chris, Taffs region. I'm 38. I love helping people, and I love having sex in the taboo pelt, okay? But you're not allowed to tell anyone that. No, today's game, you know, Loveridge, you can play championship standard easy, you know what I mean? But we're a club going places, we're going to Sam.
Oh, just, you know, bus is on fire, that's what I was trying to say. The bus was on fire, but the emergency has been averted. So, see you guys in Oxford. Sam Donovan, and he's tucking into chips and
creamy garlic sauce.
Creamy garlic sauce. You're gonna smell.
As fuck.
You're gonna smell so great after that, you are, aren't you? Oh, piss off, that's amazing that is. So, Oxford, mate, what do you reckon?
They do a win.
They are.
They tie in one. But I reckon we'll win 2-0.
To us?
Yeah, we'll win 2-0.
Scorers?
Pigott and Wilmot.
Let's hope so.
Happy days. Can I go back in my phone now?
Yeah, it fucking stinks.
Happy days.
What do you reckon, mate?
I'll go for a 2-0 win. Poppy and cunt. I'm going to go with Yak and Zabrowski.
Sweet, mate. See what else I can bother in this pub now. It's a lovely pub, by the way. It's about 30 miles outside of Oxford, unfortunately, and we're going to be leaving here at about 1:30. Here's Stavros. Say hello, Stav. What do you reckon the score's going to be today?
Fucking 19-0.
I'll take that any day, mate. Nice one. Right then, who else we got here? Right then, guys, state your names for the camera and give me a prediction for the score.
3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
You can stick your boat race up your fucking ass, your Oxford.
Who's up?
And your fucking universities. Your bus stop in Swindon.
Right. And that is exactly why I had to delete my first bit earlier, because he kept saying that over and over and over. 3-0. Thank you.
Zabrowski 2 and Yak again.
And that's your lot. You're cut off. You're cut off now. You're no longer a member of my vlogs. What do you reckon, mate?
I'm going to say...
Piss off.
We know what we are! I'm a fucking handful of slack.
I'll beat you up. What do you reckon, mate?
My name's Kyle, and I'm going to say 2-1 to Kate, yeah?
2-1?
2-1, definitely.
Any idea what the scorers might be?
I don't know, is it?
62.
They're playing quite well, so maybe anybody can grab it at the moment, but see what happens.
Nice one, mate. Nice
Danny
one.
Rose is going to be sent off in his TV.
That's not very nice.
Keep him quiet and we'll fucking win this easy. Keep Danny Rose quiet and we'll win this easy.
Keep you quiet, I might get more viewers on this vlog, like.
Danny Rose red card is 3-1 to the county. Zabrowski, Pidgely, and Tanak.
Pidgely?
Yeah.
Oh, Piggott. Gonna come off the bench and score a goal. Happy days, cheers. Right, plenty of guys in the pub. Well, I'll tell you what, he is a good person to speak to because on the opposing team is this man's son.
This man is a legend.
So, who are you supporting today then?
It's going to be Newport County. Yeah,
Good man, that's the way.
I spoke to Jimmy Datt this morning, and I said to him, tell the guys to go easy on the boy.
Yeah.
But we need a win because I need the bragging rights at home.
Too right, aye. Why not? Yeah, I'm sure Danny will have a good game. I'm sure he'll be, I'm going to say, fairly treated. So, by both on the pitch and off the pitch.
I hope so. I mean,
you'll have an awesome reception before the game.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we'll give him a song, we will. We'll give him one of our old songs. Happy days.
Give him a county welcome.
Nice one. Cheers, Steve. Nice to speak to you, mate. As you can see, the rest of the guys is all going on over there. And there's the proprietor of our bus trips. Anyway, we're looking good, guys. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's shut up. You're cut off, you are. Get away from me. Anyway, roll on in the stadium, then, guys. Up the county. Pissed off people at the moment. It was a shit performance. Possibly for me the worst we played all season. Worse than Wickham. I felt Morecambe and Mansfield didn't deserve to lose, but today someone put on Facebook on one of the banter groups that we were Oxford deserved the win. I'd say it's not so much Oxford deserved the win because they were shit as well, but we deserved to lose. There's more that than Oxford deserving to win. Let go, man. Fucking Benson. So, it was crap. The worst player on the pitch for me was Sandell. I don't like to name names usually when it comes to this sort of thing. I don't like to pick on players, but the performance from Sandell today was that bad that I got to. And Chapman didn't play well for me. I was really surprised. I thought he'd have been up for it today, but he just didn't deliver at all. He was trying all these fancy balls and fancy things. It's as if he's trying to say, yeah, you should never let me go, so look what I can do, but no, you didn't do it, mate, unfortunately. Just go back to doing what you do best, Up front, we had nothing up front, we had nothing to offer them. O'Connor just didn't look up to this level, Piggott just didn't look up to this level. League One last year, how the hell? And how do they want him to play in League One this year? He's just not good enough, The supporters partnership, we should feel cheated, but he got a couple of goals last week, so I'm not going to completely lose hope in the boy. So let's see what he can do next week. But I wanted to see more James Loveridge. I think it was disappointing that we didn't start with him. I thought Tancock had a solid game again, but for me, the performer of the day for me was Yakubu. He mopped up everything in defence. But between him and Darren Jones, but Yakubu just seemed to deal with everything, Joe Davis decent in goal, nothing he could do about the goal. These things happen when they go. It was a lucky goal. It could have quite easily been a 0-0. And the way they moaned their fans moaned about the referee was unreal. He was shit, and the only right call that he made was the red card for me. But then, they all moaned as you do. We'd probably do the same, so we can't really say an awful lot about that. It's just a disappointing day, to be honest, and hopefully we can put it behind us quickly and bring on York City at home next week, and so we can get 3 points. Yeah, up the county. Anyway, let's see what everyone else thinks.
Brian wants some whiskey.
No. If we just observe this creature now, we may just catch the vein in his head go pop. He does not look a happy bunny. This man is fuming. Fuming. Right. That's disturbing. That's just very, very disturbing. Scratchy. Cheer up. It might never happen, mate. Cheer up. Tell me what you thought about the game.
Absolutely dreadful. Absolutely toothless. Every one of them. Every one of them. Every one of them. Absolutely toothless performance.
See what I mean? A pissed off bus. A very, very pissed off bus.
Fucking dreadful.
Yeah. How did Byrne play for you?
Everyone. Everyone. None of them deserve to wear the shirt. Absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Everyone.
How was he dreadful though?
What's that?
How was he dreadful?
Everyone. Everyone. Everyone.
Cents.
Oh, 10p. I found 10 pence. Tell me about the game.
Yeah, Rob. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Come on, Will I am.
We have Mr. Rawlins here.
I don't know, really. Game play top performance. Burns played for the Eagles. We didn't get our best. We definitely didn't deserve to lose at all. We didn't really deserve to win. Second half, we didn't rob the 3 penalties, in my opinion. At least one of them should have been. The rest of the whistle. You should take definitely jammy goal with him. It wasn't Dave's fault. It wasn't Dave's fault to go with that in. He was a sort of Yakubu or something. Go to Edred. He just bounced in. Couldn't much do about that.
Kubu is great in the air, shit on the floor.
Yeah, you just get all you do. Game of play it back when we needed time to push it forward, not back. Scratch's opinion was invalid. Even Byrne was shit. I understand that.
He's a very consistent player.
Yeah. He shot me. He didn't give up his work ethic, and they were like standing. His Scots were up top. Top Taff has a girlfriend. Taff has a girlfriend. Bear with me.
No one wants to know about that. We'll call it there. Thank you, guys. Guys, so Oxford away. Bit of a disappointing trip, really, wasn't it? I mean, we didn't play anything close to what we played so far this year. I mean, I know we lost our 3 games at the beginning of the season, but Oxford for me was the worst performance of the season so far, and you know, for the likes of Andy Sandell as well, didn't have a good game at all. None of our strikers played well. I mean, for me, that game was there for the taking because Oxford were that bad. You know, I think we start with the right strikers, we win the game. We start with Zabrowski and Loveridge, I think we win that game. But it's just one game though, guys. You know, it's not panic stations again. It's like, oh my God, we've lost the game, we're going to get relegated now. You know, I mean, you can't go panicking. You can't go pointing, you know, poking at the manager and, oh, you played one bad game this season, you've got to get sacked. You know, it's complete and utter pathetic, like, you know. I mean, this is a manager that's proved himself in many a situation, dragged us out of relegation in the conference, took us to Wembley, got us promoted through Wembley again, and he got us through the bad time last season. Last season, you can't say it was in his control. You know, you can't, if the momentum, you know, gets completely punched out of the players, that's just football for you, you know. I said, we haven't got a God-given right to just go out there and win every game, you know. So we can't go poking at our manager, you know, because we don't. You know, we haven't got a God-given right to get promoted every season, you know. There's 24 teams in our division. We're one of 24, you know. So if we got a God-given right to win every game, so have they, you know. What we've got to be is competitive, which we have been, you know. We've got to stay in the Football League for long enough to develop ourselves off the field. We do that, and everything else falls into place then. You know, where we invest money in different areas, make it all functional, make it all better, you know. Then in future, then we're going to end up having enough money to put more into the playing budget. You know, we can sign 1 or 2 more players that could get us into the playoffs. Because I've said on Facebook, I think that we're 3 players away from a playoff team, but the 3 players we've currently got are what's going to drag us down further than where we deserve to be right now. So give Justin time to get it right. You know, he's working off a budget now. He's not just calling on whatever player he wants to just join the football club, and if that player turns out to be bad, it's all Justin's fault. Well, yeah, he's the one that brings the player into the football club, of course. But, you know, not all players, you know, no matter how much expectations on them, always turn out to be a good player for a team. I mean, you just got to look at the likes of Varane for Man United and Shevchenko for Chelsea. I mean, obviously, you know, we're talking about a completely different scale of player right now. But, you know, at least with players like that, you could skate them well. You know they're capable of playing well, and they just came to England and just purely flopped. You know, with these players, it's hard to skate lower league. So I'd say cut him a bit of slack. I think he's put together a good team, but then let's hope that he strengthens the areas that need strengthening in future now. Like wing backs, we've got one right wing back, one left wing back, in my opinion, and one forward playing as a left wing back, but can play there. For me, Sandal's a winger. Robbie Wilmot is a forward. The only fullback we've got, real fullback, is Jackson, as far as I'm concerned. So I think Wilmot's got to be starting to get used up front. I think that was an idea, you know. But, well, we don't know what's going on, like, you know. Maybe Wilmot is adapting well. I mean, he does do well on that left, but defending, does he put it all into the defending? Well, you don't know. Andy Sandell used to, but for some reason he stands off too much, gives them too much space, lets them put their crosses in, lets them cut past him. Obviously, standing off is what cost us the 3rd goal at Morecambe, you know. Anyway, York at home next. It's a winnable game, but then they made the playoffs last year. York were a good team, obviously, but at home, we're capable of beating anybody on our day. So let's see how we get on then, guys, yeah?